Let me read the question now. Rationalize the denominator of 3 plus Surd2 divide with 3 minus Surd2 plus with 3 minus Surd2 divide with 3 plus with Surd2. So this is for the question part A. For the question part B, Surd5 plus 1 over Surd5 plus 2 plus with Surd5 minus 1 divide with Surd5 minus 2. Okay, so these are the two questions that we need to rationalize the denominator. Okay, so as you compared with the previous example, the difficulty is raised up. Okay, in the previous example, you only asked to handle only one fraction, but in this question, you are involving operations of addition, and at the same time, you need to rationalize the denominator. So it's little difficult as compared to the previous one, but it is possible for you to solve. Okay, so if you can't solve, don't worry, I will guide you in this video on how to solve. So please stay till the end. So I will show you the step-by-step explanation. Okay, so let us start our explanation with the question part A followed by the question part B. Okay, so for the question part A, so 3 plus with Surd2, let me underline the fraction, divide with 3 minus Surd2, okay, plus with 3 minus Surd2, okay, divide with 3 plus Surd2. Okay, so the step is pretty similar, just like the previous example that I have explained to you. So the first step, what we need to do is we need to conjugate the fractions, okay, that has denominator, okay, I mean that has surd in denominator, guys. Okay, what I mean. So from here we need to rationalize this fraction and then followed by this fraction. Okay, so for the next step, so since in this denominator you have 3 minus Surd2, so the conjugate for this 3 minus Surd2 will be 3 plus Surd2. Okay, you just have to make this minus into plus. If it is plus, you make it into minus. So that is the concept of conjugate. So from here, 3 plus with Surd2, okay, so from here, so you times with 3 plus with Surd2, okay, and your denominator 3 minus Surd2, you times with 3 plus with Surd2. Okay, so when you times the denominator, you need to times the numerator as well. Okay, it's applicable for the numerator and the denominator. Okay, so similar step for the second fraction. Okay, so from here, let me continue over here since I don't have enough space. So 3 minus Surd2, okay, then divide with 3 plus with Surd2. Okay, so this 3 minus Surd2, okay, you times with 3 minus Surd2. Okay, when you times the numerator, you need to times the denominator as well. So 3 minus Surd2. Okay, so how you get this 3 minus Surd2 is based from here. Okay, 3 plus Surd2. The conjugate of 3 plus Surd2 is 3 minus Surd2. So when you times the denominator, you need to times the numerator as well. Okay, so up until now, I hope you guys are clear. So from here, let us proceed to the next step. Okay, it will be slightly long. So let us take a look one by one. Okay, we solve the first fraction and then we go to the second fraction. Okay, so let us go to the first fraction. Okay, so from here, 3 times with 3, so you get here is 9. Okay, so 3 times with Surd2, you get is plus 3 Surd2. Okay, Surd2 times with 3 is 3 Surd2. Okay, Surd2 times with Surd2, you get is 2. So 3 Surd2 plus with 3 Surd2 is 6 Surd2. Okay, so this 2 you can combine into 1. Okay, so from here you get 9 plus with 6 Surd2 plus with 2. Okay, so let me underline the fraction. Okay, since we solved the numerator, now let us focus to the denominator. Okay, So from here, since the denominator is a conjugate, so you can just straight away apply this formula: a square minus b square equals to a minus b times with a plus b. Okay, so from here, 3 times with 3 you should get is 9. Okay, and then negative surd 2 times with positive surd 2 you should get is negative 2. Okay, so from here you get 9 minus 2. Okay, this is for the first fraction. We now only solve the first fraction. Okay, let us take a look at the second one. Okay, now plus with similar working. So 3 times with 3 you get here is 9. Okay, 3 times with negative surd 2 you get is negative 3 surd 2. Okay, negative surd 2 times with 3 you should get is negative 3 surd 2. Okay, negative surd 2 times with negative surd 2 you get is positive 2. Okay, similar working from here. So 3 times with 3 you should get is 9. So surd 2 times with negative surd 2 you should get is negative 2. Okay, and let me underline the fraction. Okay, so negative 3 surd 2 minus 3 surd 2. So you combine those two, you get is negative 6 surd 2. Okay, so from here 9 minus 6 surd 2 plus with 2. Okay, so I hope you guys are clear. So these two fractions, what we can do is we can combine into one single fraction. Okay, so let me show you the calculation. So from here 9 plus 2 you get is 11. So from here 11 plus 6 surd 2. Okay, and over here 9 plus with 2 you also get is 11. And then you have here negative 6 surd 2. Okay, and you can combine them and you divide with the denominator. Okay, since the denominator for the first fraction and the second fraction is the same, so you can combine them. Okay, so from here 9 minus 2 you get is 7. Okay, so this 6 surd 2 and negative 6 surd 2 you can cancel them out. Okay, yeah. So from here your final answer will be 22 over 7. 11 plus 11 is 22, so 22 you divide with 7, so that's how you get 22 over 7. Okay, pretty similar value. Okay, this 22 over 7 is actually equivalent to pi. Okay, just for your information. So let me underline the solution for the question part A now. Okay, so we are done with the question part A. Let us proceed our discussion for the question part B. Okay, where we need to rationalize this fraction. Okay, let us perform that as well. Okay, so let me scroll this down. Okay, so from here, surd 5 plus 1. Okay, and then, okay, let me draw the fraction line over surd 5 plus 2. Okay, plus with surd 5 minus 1 over surd 5 minus 2. Okay, so the first step, what we're going to do is we're going to conjugate the two fractions respectively. Okay, let us begin with the first fraction. Okay, so the denominator is surd 5 plus 2. Okay, so the conjugate for this fraction will be surd 5 minus 2. So you must times the denominator and the numerator as well. Okay, for the first fraction. For the second fraction, as you take a look at the denominator here, it is surd 5 minus 2. So the conjugate of surd 5 minus 2 will be surd 5 plus 2. Okay, you must times at the denominator and the numerator as well. Okay, so please take note. So from here, let us perform the working here. So from here, surd 5 plus 1. Okay, you times with surd 5 minus 2. Okay, so you underline. Okay, so from here, surd 5 plus 2. Okay, you times with the respective conjugate, surd 5 minus 2. Okay, and then you plus with surd 5 minus 1. Okay, and then you times with surd 5 plus 2. Okay, so you underline the fraction. So from here, surd 5 minus 2, you times with surd 5 plus 2. Okay, so this will be your first step. So I hope you guys are clear for the first step. Okay, once you do this, then you just have to times in the expression respectively. Okay, let us begin for the first fraction. Okay, so from here, surd 5 times with surd 5 you get is 5. Okay, so from here, surd 5 times with negative 2 is negative 2 surd 5. Okay, so 1 times with surd 5 you get is surd 5. So 1 times with negative 2 you get is negative 2. Okay, so let me underline the fraction. So from here, surd 5 times with surd 5 you get is 5. 2 times with negative 2 you get is negative 4. Okay, so only for the denominator we apply the a square minus b square equals to a minus b times with a plus b. Okay, for the numerator, unfortunately you need to perform the manual expansion. Okay, so for the numerator you need to be more careful in your steps. Okay, so from here we already done with our first fraction. Let us take a look at the second fraction now. Okay, for the second fraction I think I'll continue over here. So surd 5 times with surd 5 you get is 5. So surd 5 times with 2 you get is 2 surd 5. Okay, negative 1 times with surd 5 you get is negative 1 surd 5. Negative 1 times with 2 you should get is negative 2. Okay, so from here you underline the fraction. So surd 5 times with surd 5 you get is 5. Okay, negative 2 times with 2 you get is negative 4. Okay, actually for this you can just write negative surd 5 also can, but I choose to write negative 1 surd 5. Okay, just in case if you get confused, but you know what, I'll just leave it like this. Okay, for the continuity purpose. Okay, since I write here positive surd 5, I should write here negative surd 5 as well, right? Okay, so I hope you understand. Basically it's just the same, negative 1 surd 5 and negative surd 5. Okay, so from here we solve the first fraction. Okay, so 5 minus 4 you get is 1. So the denominator you can literally omit it. Okay, similar for the second fraction. Okay, so you just have to focus on the numerator value. So from here, 5 minus 2 you get is 3. Negative 2 surd 5 plus with surd 5 you get is negative surd 5. Okay, so that is for the first fraction. Let us take a look at the second fraction. Okay, 5 minus 4 is 1. Okay, since your denominator is 1, so the denominator 1 you can omit it. So you just need to focus on the numerator. So 5 minus 2 you get is 3. So from here plus 3. Okay, 2 surd 5 minus surd 5 you get is surd 5, which is in this case is plus surd 5. Okay, negative surd 5 plus surd 5. So you can cancel them. Okay, it will become 0. So from here you only left with 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. So 6 is your final answer for the question part B. So let me underline the solution for the question part B. So please wait for a moment. Okay, so that is all for the step-by-step working and solution for these questions. I hope you understand the full working that I've shown to you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more upcoming mathematics tutorial videos in the future. And not forget to share this video. Thank you everyone for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.